gradually moving a little bit faster through the sequence until we reach our peak posture. So we're going to start today at the bottom of the mat with our knees close together, like a child's pose but with the knees closer. Maybe if you have a block or a book, you can grab one of those. But you don't actually need it for this right now unless you can't reach all the way to the mat. But bring your forehead on the block and the hands next to your knees. Let your elbows kind of just fall, relax out to the side. Rest your forehead on the mat, and then while you're here, focus on deep breaths through into your abdomen. So let's stay here for 5 breaths, really bringing attention into your breath, slowing it down, breathing in deeper, exhaling longer. Take one more deep breath in and a long exhale, like you are forcing or pushing the air out of your lungs. From there, walk your hands forward, just to press into your hands to come and sit on your heels. If this is really uncomfortable, you can use the block and sit on the block to bring yourself a little higher up, or you can sit cross-legged. We're going to bring the hands onto the knees. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and lift your chin a little higher up without squeezing and pinching the back of the neck. Just keep length in both sides of the neck. So inhaling to lift, then draw the bottom corners of your shoulder blades back, the ribs slightly down, the belly button in. So we're creating this back bend shape here. And on your exhale, start from the head, so tuck the chin towards your chest, then start to move the chest back, the ribs, and the hips, and then we come into this like a cat stretch but sitting. And inhale, hips forward, ribs, chest, shoulder blades drawing back and down, chin up. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin as you wave, like a wave rolling through. Exhale long, inhale rolling up. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale. Last one, exhale. This time on your inhale, same movement in the spine, but bring your arms up with you as you wave the spine. Open, reach your arms out wide without forcing. Exhale as you come back to your cat shape. Round back, hands on your knees. Inhale, roll through the spine. Open up the chest. Exhale as you round. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arms back. Don't force it to your full range. Just go as easy as you can, making circles forward and backwards with the arms. Then stop at the top, bring the arms forward and make an easy circle back, up, forward and down. On your last one, reach the hands forward, turn the palms up, reach your fingers towards the back of your arms or the mat, and then place your hands on the mat. Release that pressure there over the ankles. Maybe roll them out of it. Tuck your toes. Then push the ground away, lean some back into your heels, some weight, and then keep pushing into your palms while reaching back until you feel like you're stretching the forearms. So keep pushing, try to keep the palms on the mat. And then we'll point the toes again, come to sit on them, softly roll over the fingertips. Make a fist with your hands and then reach your fist towards your forearm like you're wanting to switch on the forearm muscles. and stretching the back of the forearm. And then you want to bring your fists towards your shoulders. Inhale, bring it up. Then release the fists. Up, inhale. Exhale, make a circle with the elbows. Bring it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up, out wide. Forward to touch. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, when you're ready, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale, up. Exhale, release your hands off of your shoulders, palms up. Reach your fingers towards the mat. Off of your heels, palms down. Tuck the toes, push into the hands as you lean back, stretching the wrists and the forearms. So you choose how much weight you're resting down into your hands. Try to keep your palms connected. And we come back. Last one, we're just going to roll over the fingertips, fists to shoulders, elbows reaching up. Relax your fingers, elbows out to the sides and down, elbows out to the sides, reverse the circle, up, bring the elbows forward, and release the hands. Full circle out, back. Connect your palms, exhale, hands to your heart. As you move forward, coming onto hands and knees, move your chest forward. Inhale and exhale, come to a cat stretch, really round your back. Inhale, lift the sit bones, draw the bottom corners of the shoulder blades back, long collarbone for your cow stretch. Tuck the tailbone, move from the base of the spine to the crown of the head as you come back to your cat stretch. When you're ready, bring the knees wide as your mat. Maybe if that's possible for you, connect your big toes, then bounce your ribs off of your inner thighs. And come to your child's pose. We're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. Breathe deeply into the back of the rib cage. Exhale is like you are releasing or forcing the air out of your lungs. So 3 breaths from now. Deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. One more deep breath in. Long exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, going up onto the fingertips. Trying to keep the hips still, walk your hands over to the right until you feel like the left side of your body is getting a nice stretch. And push through your fingers, keep the sit bones reaching back and down, like you're opening up the left side of the body while slightly contracting, shortening the right. Take a full breath into the left side of your body, into your belly. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands to center. Inhale. Left arm reaching underneath the right. Thread the needle, palm up on the left side. Wrap your right armpit towards the mat and rest your head on the mat. Full breath in. Long, slow exhale. Firmly press into your right hand, left hand next to right. Going up onto your fingertips. Push the sit bones back. Walk to the left until you feel like the right side of the body is long. The little muscles in between your ribs is just opening up, stretching. Take a full breath into the right side of your body. Long, slow exhale. Inhale back to, or full breath in. Exhale back to center. And right arm underneath the left. Thread the needle opposite side. Trying to square the shoulders if you need more of a stretch here on the outside of your right arm. Full breath in. Long exhale. Inhale and bring your right hand forward next to left. Looking forward, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, exhale, round your back, drag your hands towards your legs, then tuck your toes under and roll off of the knees onto your feet. You can wiggle around a little bit here in the hips and in the ankles. On the fingertips, looking forward, engage the glutes a little to bring the knees out wide. Move your chest forward on your inhale. On your exhale, palms up, and your chin just releases down, the back, crown of your head releasing down. The skin on the back of the neck is stretching, and we're breathing into the back of the rib cage and into the belly. Stay for 2 more breaths. You can look forward, going onto the fingertips. Then with or without the help of the hands, come to sit back. And then come to sit right on the edge of the back of your mat with your feet nice and wide. You can hold onto your knees, push your chest forward, and stay strong in the legs a little bit. Feel the sit bones grounding on the mat. And then we're going to drop the left knee in towards the right heel. So the left shin lines up with the front short end of your mat. And then bring the right shin to line up with the long end of your mat. So we're trying to create 2 90-degree angles here with our knees. So focusing on some mobility for the hips. These are really good for that. So we're going to create this 90-degree angle, slightly activate the toes, and maybe if you can, push the shins into the mat. Make your hands, or turn your hands into prayer hands. Bring the thumbs towards your chest bone. And try to sit up nice and tall. We're going to make our way from the back of the mat towards the front of the mat by walking through these hip mobility 90-degree movements. So we're going to bring the left knee up, so the femur is moving in the hip socket. The right knee comes up, the right knee drops down, then the left knee drops down. Option to use your blocks here to support the knees if they don't want to go all the way down. Try to create that 90-degree angle again. Thumbs to your sternum. And we're going to slowly repeat this. So from one side to the other, you will feel the body slightly move forward every time until we make our way to the top of the mat. So focus on it just being the femur that is rolling around here in the hip sockets. And notice yourself shifting forward with every time that you move. Just your 90 degrees. And I'm almost at the top of my mat, so should you be? If not, slowly make your way there. And then we're going to create this wide legs, sitting towards the top of the mat. Again, pushing the chest forward. Bring the knees as close to the body up as you can to the shoulders and out a little bit. So strong in the legs, even the glutes active a little bit, chest up. And then we're going to use our hands to roll over and come back to this Malasana variation. From here, bring the fingertips forward and push into your feet to come up. Then bring the heels slightly out just so that the feet is lining up with the outside edges of the mat and toes pointing forward. Pull the kneecaps up a little or activate your quads. And then come up halfway with your fingertips either on the mat, on your block, or on your shins. So you can also do that. You push outward into the pinky sides of your feet to activate the muscles in your legs all the way up into your hips as well. You'll feel those muscles switching on. Draw the belly button to your spine and then create this heavy orangutan arms just hanging forward but engaging in the legs. And bend your knees a lot. Then stack the ribs up so you can round your back, and then we roll up, still pushing out into the pinky sides of the feet. When you get to the top, squeeze quads and glutes and reach the arms up all the way. So draw the rib cage down. We want to be strong at least from the ribs all the way down. Connect your palms at the top. And then exhale, swan dive, going back down. Bend the knees, strong core. pushing into the outside edges of your feet. Inhale to lift up halfway. Bend your knees, keep the toes pointing forward. Go as low as you can. Activate the glutes, but also especially the lower abdomen. Can you maybe reach your palms down on the mat, maybe up on your blocks? To really engage the legs, really switch on these muscles here in the glutes and the hips. And then we're going to lean into the hands, grip the fingertips, step one foot back, and then the other. Tuck your tailbone towards your hands, grip your armpits towards your hips. And then we slowly push the body back into a down dog position. First down dog, pedal the feet out. So bring your feet about hip width apart. Bend your left knee, push the right heel back. Then bend your right knee, push the left heel back. Then start to move a little bit more freely in that way. Maybe you can also think about it as creating some more space between the hip and the ribs, the edge of the hip bone and the lowest ribs. You can also move into that side body. So holding your down dog for another 4 breaths. Deep breath in, long, slow, exhale. Drawing the belly button to the spine on your exhale. The weight is falling between the thumb and the index finger instead of rolling out into the pinkies and the palms. The neck is relaxed. The armpits are wrapping towards each other. We're just going to do 2 spinal waves to a plank. So feeling if the hands and feet are far enough away from each other. So you end in a straight line when you get to your plank. You're going to inhale up on the toes, suck the belly button up, round, wave 1 vertebra at a time. When you get to your hands, grip your fingertips into the mat. Keep pushing the ground away. Tuck the tailbone under. And then slowly move back to your down dog. One more time. Inhale up on the toes. From the lower back, start to roll, wave forward. Grip those fingertips, engage the core. Move back all the way to your down dog. From your down dog, look forward. Bring the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Toes pointing slightly out, the knee and the toe in the same direction. Keep the sit bones low, the bum low. And then bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sit bones down. Maybe you can push into your hands, into the blocks. And you squeeze your glutes to bring the knees out. Fingertips forward. Push into your legs, then bring your toes in to line up with the edges of your mat, heels and toes in line. Push into the outside edges of your feet to come up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Maybe you can line the fingertips up with the toes. Maybe hug the legs, but keep a little bend in the knees. And we're going to have heavy arms again. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, roll up slowly. Strong legs, reach the arms up, squeeze the glutes and the quads. And exhale, namaste. Bring your hands to your heart. So we're going to do some mobility for the hips. So we want to stay at the top of the mat, bring the feet together. I'm going to face you. Bend the knees just to find some balance. Bring the weight into your left foot. We're going to bring the right knee up. So we want to bring it up till it's 90 degrees in line with our hip. Maybe the hands can go onto your hips. From here we want to flex the toes, pull the toes up towards your shin. Then externally rotate your right hip. So stay strong in the left leg. Externally rotate the hip, the right. Then move the knee towards the right with that external rotation. Then internally rotate the hip so the knee turns down and in. Then bring it to the back. So making a circle. Kick the heel up. Grip your thighs towards each other. Bring the right knee back up. 90 degrees. Externally rotate. With that external rotation, bring it out. Internally rotate. Bring it back. Squeeze the thighs together and kick it back up. One more time. Externally rotate. Bring it out. Internally rotate to the back. Grip the thighs together. Bring it up. This time bring it up a little higher as much as you can actively with a strong left leg as well. And place it down. Well done. Opposite side. Bend the knees. Push into that right foot. Left knee comes up 90 degrees to line up with our hip. Toes towards the shin. Externally rotate, left hip. Still strong in this right leg. With external rotation, move the hip to the left or the knee. Internally rotate at the hip. Bring it all the way back. Grip the thighs close together. Bring the knee up 90 degrees. External rotation, move it out. Internally rotate, move it in. Move it back, grip the thighs. Bring it back up. Last one. Externally rotate, move it out. Internally rotate, move it back. Grip the thighs and all the way back up. This time bring it higher up. Activate the toes, pull that knee up, draw the belly button down and ribs down. And place it back down. Well done. Last one, heel toe the feet out. So we're going to go wide legs again. Push into the outside edges of your feet. Activate the muscles in the hips and glutes and the legs. Inhale, reach up, tall, high mountain. Exhale to swan dive. Push outward into the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you can hug the legs this time. Keep a little bend in the knee. Inhale, hands on your shins, on your block or on your mat halfway. Again, going as low as you can with your feet gripping out. With the heels gripping maybe in a little bit. Place the palms, push into the mat and grip the fingertips into the mat. Step back, one leg at a time. Back to your down dog. Feet about hip width apart, index finger pointing forward. The weight spread evenly in your hands, especially between thumb and index finger. Pushing the sit bones back and high up, the heels down. We'll take 2 breaths. And when you're ready, bring the left foot slightly center. Right leg is going to rise up to a down dog split. Notice in the beginning, it doesn't go that high. Don't worry about it. Don't force it and don't turn the hip out. We just want to get it as high as we can for now with the hips square. The thighs, almost like the inner thighs wanting to hug each other. The toes active. The weight in the shoulder is spread evenly. You want to hold another breath. Long exhale. Bend the right knee. Pull the knee in towards your ribs. Then go up onto your left toes as you roll, wave forward towards a plank. Grip the armpits down. Make it count. Hold for at least another 2 breaths. Engage the core. Light on the back toes. Back to down dog, right foot next to left. Looking forward. Bring the left foot outside, left hand, toes pointing out. Can you step with the right foot forward? Same thing on the outside of the right hand, but keep the glutes or bum low. So you step like a frog pose. Push into the mat. Squeeze, engage a little bit the glutes to bring the knees out. Fingertips forward. Push into the legs. Turn the toes to point forward. Grip out into the pinky sides of your feet. Halfway left. And exhale. Forward fold. Bend the knees a lot. Round your back as you roll up. Squeeze, engage, glutes and thighs, reaching up. Exhale, namaste. Hands to heart. Heel toe the feet back to center. Lift the toes up, spread them out, place them down one toe at a time. Grip your heels towards each other. Tuck the tailbone. Activate the inner thighs, the kneecaps pulled up, and the rib cage down. So once you have this strong, solid foundation in the legs and the core, reach the arms up, find a strong high mountain. Interlace your fingers, maybe go into a little bit of a back bend while reaching the chest up. Exhale, look forward, swan dive. Uttanasana, draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, jump or step into plank. This is your first push-up, so I want you to put the knees down for the first one, checking in with the shoulders a little first. Grip fingertips into the mat. Shoulders are just over the wrists if you can get them there. Grip the armpits down, grip the elbows in towards your hips as you slowly lower down to the mat. Coming into a cobra, fingertips next to the lowest ribs. Point your toes, pull the kneecaps up. Roll the shoulders back so the bottom corners of the shoulder blades grips back and down, and engage your core, your glutes, your legs, strong body. Chin can move up, but not in a way that you're pinching the lower or the back of the neck. Exhale, coming down. Place your palms, tuck your toes. Choose a child's pose or down dog. Catch your breath here, full inhale. Long exhale. Right foot slightly to center. Left leg is going to rise up for down dog split. We're going to hold it again like the first side on the right side. So the thighs wanting to kind of grip towards each other. The shoulders or the weight is spread evenly in the shoulders. One more deep breath in here. Long exhale. Bend the left knee. Bring it in towards the ribs. Go up onto the right toes as you roll. Shift your weight forward. Hold. Grip the armpits down. Pull the knee up. Light on the right toes. Strong body. Feel it in the core. And when you're ready, left leg rises back up, down dog splits. And place it down, down dog. And back to the breath. Look forward. This time maybe you can jump to the outside of your hands. Walk, jump or step. Drop the bum nice and low, chest up. As you come up, bring the toes in. Push outward into the feet. Exhale. Forward fold. Engage the legs, the glutes, round your back and roll up. High mountain. Exhale. Namaste. Hands to heart, heel toe the feet back to center. When you're ready for your inhale, high mountain, strong legs, swan dive, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step. Slow push up on your exhale. Inhale, choose cobra or maybe up dog. In up dog, check that the shoulders doesn't round forward. Draw the shoulder blades back and down while pushing into the mat. Your hands are glued to the mat, but you're trying to pull them to the back of the mat. Tuck the chin, roll through upper back, middle, lower, exhale. Down dog. Left foot to center, inhale, right leg rises up, down dog splits. This time moving through it a little faster, right knee to forehead. Inhale, right leg up, down dog splits. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Warrior one, left heel drops down. The left toes points out 45 degrees. Inhale, as you come up, push into both feet. Exhale, sink down. So try not to force your hips square. Keep a straight back leg as possible with the kneecap up, the glutes active, and try to bring a 90-degree angle with your right knee. We're staying for one more breath. On your next inhale, lengthen more, create space between the lowest ribs and your hip. Exhale, move your chest forward, pull the elbows back, then straighten out the arms next to your hips, creating this straight line, crown of the head to shoulder, to hips, to left heel. Grip that right heel to the back of the mat. We're going to slowly step to the top of the mat, so go onto the toes of the back foot. Try to make a circle out to the left with your left leg. And bring the left foot down. High mountain on your inhale. Swan dive on your exhale. Uttanasana. Draw the belly button back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, slow push up, jump or step. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Choose the one that feels good in your body. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll back. Down dog. Take one breath in here. Long exhale. Left leg rises, down dog splits. Notice maybe this time it goes a little higher. Left knee to forehead as you shift your weight forward into this plank. And left leg up, down dog splits. Left foot steps between the hands for warrior one on the other side. Right heel drops in 45 degrees, pointing out with the toes. Come up on your inhale. Adjust your legs. On your exhale, find that strong warrior legs. Avoid pushing the bum out. Tuck the tailbone under. Grip your feet into the mat. And we're going to stay. One more breath when you're ready. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Reach them down next to the hips. Still strong in the legs, holding, gripping outward into that right foot. Leg is strong. Drawing ribs down, belly button in. As we step to the top of the mat, we roll off of that right toes, make a full circle out with the right leg. Place the right foot down. Inhale, reach up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step. Right into your push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Moving a little faster through the ones we've already done. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to forehead. Make it count. Grip, engage the core. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Drop the left heel, warrior one. Strong in your legs. Inhale. Exhale, find that warrior legs. Strong body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands next to your hips. This time going into warrior three position. Go up onto the toes on the left foot. Drag the foot in. Wrap your left thigh in to square your hips. Check here if it is possible for you to lift the left leg. Right kneecap pulled up. Armpits reaching down. Ribs down. Belly button in. Strong body. As we come up, again, if you'd like, make a circle with your left leg. Not going to the full range of the hip. Left foot down next to right. When you're ready, deep breath in, high mountain. Swan dive to Uttanasana on your exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, jump or step to plank. Slow push up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale. Down dog. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale as we move to the other side. Left leg rises, down dog splits. Bend the knee to forehead. Grip the armpits down. Down dog splits. Inhale. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Drop the right heel, warrior one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find strong legs, chest square to the front of the mat. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, hands next to your hips. Reach, grip the armpits down, the ribs down, the belly button to the chest. Strong legs. Warrior three, roll onto that right toes. Check in if this is where you need to be. Stay here, maybe lift that right leg up. Wrap your right thigh inward, flex the toes, engage your core. Pull the left kneecap up, grip the big toe into the mat. When you're ready, maybe come up, make a little circle with that right leg. Bring it back. Deep breath in, high mountain. Swan dive, exhale, Uttanasana. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, jump or step. Back into your plank to push up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long exhale. As we add on to the flow. Inhale, right leg rises, down dog splits. Exhale, right knee to forehead, grip. Inhale, right knee up, down dog splits. Exhale, warrior one, right foot. Between the hands, left heel drops down. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, this time bring your fingertips to the mat with strong legs as you roll onto the toes of your back foot. Then we want to be strong on the ball of the left foot. Bend the left knee. Left arm comes up with the body. The right hand stays down. So shoulders are above the hips. The left knee is reaching down. We're gripping the right heel to the back of the mat while gripping the left heel and the left hip to the front. Core is engaged, right armpit grips down, left arm reaches up. Hold. One more breath. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Then straighten out the back leg. Create a runner's arms like you're about to run. Left elbow forward, right elbow back. We're going to run to the top of the mat. Bring the left knee to the front. The right elbow to touch the inside of the left knee. Maybe you can press into the knee and resist. And place it down, left foot next to right at the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Swan dive, all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, jump or step. Slow push up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. When you're ready, left leg rises on your inhale. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, down dog splits. Exhale, warrior one. Left foot forward. Right heel down. Find a strong position for your feet. Inhale. Exhale, to sink down. Strong legs gripping into the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, this time we bring the fingertips to the mat. As you roll onto the toes of your right foot, bring the right foot a little closer, bend your back knee. So you're going to tuck the hips, the right hip under and forward, pull the left heel back, engage your glutes. So right arm is up, left arm is down. So we're reaching up, sinking down, grip your feet towards each other. And one more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. And when you're ready, create runner's arms while straightening out the back leg. So the right arm is forward, left elbow is back. We're going to run forward. We're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So we run forward. The right elbow moves back. The left elbow tries to touch the inside of the right knee. Now engage your glutes, your core, while pushing the elbow into your inner thigh, your knee, resist. And place it down. Inhale, reaching up. Namaste, hands to heart. When you're ready, high mountain. Swan dive, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, jump or step. Slow push up. You can always skip a push up if you feel like it. Check in with the body. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right leg rises. Down dog split. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to forehead. Down dog number 4, right ankle above the left knee as you push back into a down dog. Create this number 4 shape with your legs. Reach the knee out, engage your glute, and activate the toes. As you shift forward, point the right toes, go up onto the left. Place your right shin across the mat. The knee is at the right hand, and your right heel is towards your left hip. Point the back toes, As you come up here, push that right shin into the mat, like you're pulling the right hip slightly back, the left hip slightly forward. Place the hands again. Tuck the back toes. We're going to move to down dog splits. Kick the right leg back up. And step the right foot between the hands. Drop the left foot down. Reach the arms all the way up. Deep breath in, create some space. And exhale, fingertips down. Roll onto the toes of the back foot. Bend the back knee. Left arm up, right arm down. Bend the back knee, reach right arm down, left arm up. This time we run through it. Left elbow forward, you're running. This time, right elbow to inner left knee. Or maybe you can reach your toes. Take yourself into a little ball. Tap the left toe on the mat. Bring the left fingers to reach down. If you have a block, use it now. Maybe you can lift the left leg. Engage the right glute, quad glute. And we want to draw the right shoulder blade to the spine. Bend your right knee, drop the left toes. Turn the left palm up. Look over right shoulder. Keep the hips square. Bring the left palm to the inside of the right foot. Stand here with your right elbow or reach the arm up. Walk your right foot almost to the edge of your mat. Turn the toes out. Pull the toes towards your shin. Then use your right glute to open up that right hip, externally rotate, turn onto the pinky side of that foot. Bring the right arm forward, palm down. Step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Work the armpits down. Left ankle above right knee, number 4, down dog. Activate the toes, engage your glute to reach the knee back. Point the left toe, up on the right toes. Place the left shin across the mat, the knee to the left wrist. Point the back toe. So you push into that left shin, right hip reaches forward and under, glutes are engaged. And slowly coming down, place your palms. Tuck the back toes. So you move back, down dog splits. And step the left foot through between the hands. Warrior 1, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink it down. Strong legs, inhale, create some space. And exhale as we bring the fingertips down, roll onto the toes of the back foot. Bring the foot a little closer. As we come up, right arm up, left arm down, sink down, engage your glutes, grip your feet towards each other. Running man, run forward. The left elbow towards the inside of the right knee. Press, resist. Straighten out the arms. Maybe you can reach for your toes. Then turn yourself into a little ball. Reach the right hand down, the left hand onto your hip. Check base on the other side. Maybe the toe needs to stay down. Maybe you can kick the leg in the air. Glutes active, inner thighs strong. Draw the left shoulder blade to the spine. Bend your left knee. As you drop the toes of the back foot, turn the right palm up. Reverse lunge. And bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Keeping the hips still, draw the left shoulder blade to the spine. Maybe the left hand can go up. Check the hips are square. The twist isn't coming from the hips, it's coming from the upper back. Walk the left foot closer to the edge of the mat. Then turn the toes slightly out. Then pull the toes towards your shin and turn onto the pinky side of the left foot. Use your left glute to externally rotate. Bring the left hand down, as well as the left foot. Step back, down dog. Take a deep breath in, long exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk, jump or step to the outside of your hands. Sit bones far down, chest high up. Bring your palms together. Engage your glutes to bring the knees out. Lift a little higher, squeeze the glutes, and push into legs, come up to standing. Heel toe the feet together. This is our last flow towards our peak posture. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive all the way down to asana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, jump or step back into your push-up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, number 4, down dog. Exhale, pigeon. Just flowing past it, push into the shins, active legs, and place your hands. Down dog split, right leg rises up. Right foot between the hands. Warrior 1, drop the left foot, reach the arms up. As we go from here to our peak posture, bring the hands to your heart. Strong in the legs, on the toes of the left foot. Bring that left knee all the way up, 90 degrees. Flex the toes, pull them towards your shin. Stay strong in this right leg. Like what we started with, externally rotate the left hip. Bend your right knee, place the ankle on top of the thigh, above the knee. Then sit back into your right heel. Sit the sit bones back. Engage the lower abdomen. Engage the glutes. And gently press the ankle down into your thigh. Stay for another 2 breaths at least. And then to come up, you want to push into that standing leg. Bring the left knee up to the chest. Place it down. When you're ready, inhale, reaching up, last flow. Exhale, swan dive to come down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, jump or step to your last push-up. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, number 4, down dog. Left ankle above right knee. And forward left shin across the mat, pigeon pose. Inhale, open up, press the shin into the mat. Place your palms and step back. Down dog. Sorry, I'm confused now. Left leg rises up. Down dog splits. Left foot steps between the hands. Drop the back heel. Warrior 1 as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. Sink down. Inhale, create some space. Exhale, hands to heart. And strong in the legs. Peak posture, opposite side. Go onto the toes of the right foot. Bring the right knee up 90 degrees. Create some strength in that standing leg. Activate the right toes, externally rotate at the hip. Bend the left knee, place the ankle above the knee on your thigh. Sit back, gently push the ankle into your thigh. Engage your glutes. Keep the collarbones long. Your belly button to spine. Okay, one more full breath in. When you're ready, right knee comes to chest. Place the right foot right next to the left. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive to come down. Inhale, looking up. Bend your knees, so option to go into a boat pose already if you want to hold it longer. Or come into a crow pose. So we're going to go high up onto the toes while bending the knees. So we want to go high up on the balls of the feet. Bring the knees out a little bit to line up with your triceps or your armpits. Bring your hands forward, somewhere where they can firmly fit onto the mat. Index finger pointing forward, and start to bring the knees onto your triceps or your armpits. And shift your weight forward. Try to create this box shape with your elbows, a 90 degree. Then can you pull the belly button up, tuck the tailbone under, grip the armpits to your hips, hips to armpits. Look forward rather than back. Maybe one toe can lift off of the mat, maybe the other, maybe both. Engage your core. Look forward. Grip the fingertips into the mat. And flex your toes. Place them wide. Inhale, look forward. Maybe roll out the wrists. Exhale, forward fold into this easy Malasana variation. Lengthen the back of the body. We'll take 2 full breaths here. Looking forward, with or without the help of your hands, come to sit down. Bring the shins parallel to the floor. Come into this boat pose. Pull the knees towards your chest. Grip the armpits down and forward. Draw the belly button to the spine. Ribs down. Avoid a round back. Can you push the chest forward? Bring the knees to your chest. And roll onto the back. Onto the shoulders and back onto the glutes. So you want to just massage the muscles of the spine. On your last one, just stay on the back. Pull the knees towards your chest while pushing the shins into your hands. So we feel the whole spine pressing into the mat. Place your feet parallel to each other on the mat. Try to maybe touch your ankles with your middle finger. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, push the lower back firmly down into the mat while curling the tailbone under. Push up through the hips, big toes in the mat. And we want to squeeze and engage the glutes and grip the thighs slightly inward till we feel like a bit of a shake. Draw the belly button to the spine, engage also the core. Maybe there's room to interlace the fingers underneath the back. And lift up, sternum to the back of the mat. Try to keep looking straight up. Feel a little shake there in the legs. That's how engaged you want to be here. Pushing the triceps into the mat. Belly button to the spine. Glutes squeezing. And when you're ready, release the hands slowly. Lower the upper back. Slowly lower the upper back, the middle, the lower, and the glutes. From here, bring the knees to the chest. One more time. This time we're going to a shoulder stand. Push the elbows into the mat and use your arms, your hands to support the lower back. Try not to look around like me. Keep looking straight up. Adjust your shoulder blades. On your inhale, stretch up, point the toes. Exhale, completely relax your feet. And focus on taking 5 deep breaths in. engage the core a little and maybe bring the feet behind your head. Try to bring the hips above your shoulders. An engagement in the core. Bend your knees, maybe cover your ears. Rolling out mindfully one vertebra at a time, and then grab the outside edges of your feet. Line the heels up with your knees and gently pull down. Try to get the lower back to touch the mat if you can. Take a few breaths here. Release any tension in your hips. Then, as if you are frozen here in your happy baby, rock onto your right thigh. So let it land on the mat. Then maybe you can kick your left foot into your left fingers and open the hip to the left. Keeping that left leg straight, rock back to center. Then the left knee like a happy baby. In your frozen happy baby, rock onto the left thigh. Kick the right leg maybe into your right hand. Maybe out to the side a bit. And with the right leg straight, rock back to center. Bend your right knee, straighten out the left. Just try to see how much you can get it to straighten. Keep the lower back on the mat, don't force. Switching sides. Maybe you can do both feet, balls of the feet or the big toes kicking into the fingers or the hands. Try to keep the lower back on the mat, the rib cage down, the belly button down, shoulder blades into the mat. And when you're ready, bring the heels to touch, knees a little wider. Bring the hands on one hand on each knee and make a little circles with the knees. And when you're ready, bring the feet as wide as the mat. Hands to the side. Drop both knees over to the right, so the left knee lines up with the right heel. Inhale, bring the left knee up, the right knee follows, right knee in, left knee out. One more time, right knee up. And both knees to the right. Left knee up, both knees to the left. Bring the knees up, let the knees fall towards each other. Natural inward rotation of the hips here, or of the femur in the hip socket. Bring the right hand onto your belly and the left hand onto your heart. And take a nice deep breath in. Feel the stomach and the chest just expand as you breathe in, and then on your exhale, just notice how everything just moves back closer together. Bringing attention to the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe in and out. Releasing any tension around your hips, the lower back, the belly or the lower abdomen. Just breathing deeply in and out. Feels really good, then just stay here. Try not to control the breath anymore. Just become aware of the breath without controlling it, without judging it. Or if you are more comfortable in Savasana, then bring the knees to the chest one last time and turn yourself into a tiny little ball. And taking a moment moment of gratitude towards the body. And stretch the body out. And when you're ready, come to Savasana. Let the ankles fall out. Take a full breath in, and just on your exhale, let the shoulders just relax. And the hips and the thighs relax. All attention on the breath. Staying here for as long as you'd like. Namaste.